It's easy to see the challenges our society faces. But what are the challenges facing the environment that our society exists in? It's been more than 5 years since the water crisis first started here in Flint, Michigan. Why the people in this community will tell you it's not over.
They start lining up about 4:30 in the morning.
What can be done to improve our planet during a pandemic and beyond? This is The Race. Welcome to The Race. I'm Chris Stewart. There are many ways to look at the impact pollution has had on our environment, but few stories display the human toll more than what started here in Flint, Michigan in 2014 and continues in this community in 2020. At dawn, every Thursday for hours, they wait. Inside these cars are people like Suzanne Bridges.
I get up at 4 in the morning, I'm here by 4:30.
A wait for what we can't live without.
Water. Water is the main source in my home. We drink a lot of it.
Do you trust the water here?
No.
As you can see, the lines after 5 years are still very, very long. And the need just does not seem to get any better.
At the front of the line,
You miss me, yeah.
every week at her church, handing out cases of water to hundreds of families,
Tell her Mother Jones said water and food.
is Sandra Jones.
Okay, I've seen it all because I'm out here with them. And if you don't have a heart, I don't even understand where's the compassion?
She was here in 2014. That's when the city's water supply was switched to the Flint River to save money.
Here's the Flint.
Aging pipes contaminated the water, exposing around 100,000 people to elevated levels of lead, which can cause irreversible developmental issues.
I've seen what this lead has done. I've seen children who cannot make complete sentences because their cognitive skills are not there. I've seen parents that cannot potty train a child at 4 years. They're coming through my lines. I'm seeing this for myself, and that hurts my heart.
At this event at the National Press Club last year, broadcast on C-SPAN, the head of the Environmental Protection Agency told the audience that he stands by Flint's water quality.
At this point, the water quality in Flint, Michigan is safe to drink.
Even though they say it's safe to drink, we still are afraid of drinking the water.
But for many here, trust in the water and government has run dry.
It's something that we have to have. It's important that we need it. But right now, we just can't trust it.
In August, the state of Michigan agreed to a $600 million settlement with those claiming they were impacted by the water crisis. 80% of that money will go to children. But Sandra says that money will only go so far. Transparency must bring back trust.
And that's where we are. This was a marriage where you cheated on me for your benefit, not for my benefit.
As lines grow every Thursday, 6 years after the crisis first started, Sandra will continue to fill trunk after trunk until cars no longer need to come through.
It has to be something concrete because this city has got to get back whole again. It cannot continue like this. This is the United States of America.
Allergies have been worse this year for the more than 50 million Americans who experience them. Experts think climate change is a driving force. Warmer temps are extending the growing season, and that means more time for pollen to fill the air. Researchers predict the growing season will keep getting longer as the planet warms, and that plants like ragweed will migrate north. That would expose more people to new allergens. Carbon dioxide is also at play. It makes plants grow taller and makes them produce more pollen. More people are wearing masks and gloves to protect themselves during the pandemic. More people are also tossing used PPE on the streets and in parks instead of the trash. Amanda Brandeis reports that pollution is becoming a health hazard.
In cities across America,
It's a mess out here. It really is.
community crusaders are armed and ready
All you need is a bucket or a bag, a grabber, some gloves.
to fight a different kind of virus infecting the planet.
Everything's changed right now. Everything's to go. So it's turned into a disposable society again.
Waste-fighting warriors like Mia Earn aren't here for the recognition.
I've lived here over 28 years.
They're protecting the cities they call home.
Yes, the bottom line is we're seeing more litter and trash on the streets.
News articles across the country blame a surge in package deliveries, single-use plastics, and the use of equipment designed to keep us safe, now sickening our waterways, parks, and neighborhoods.
It's actually a whole new anomaly in our cleanups. We really didn't see them before. And mostly it's the disposable masks, which people think are paper. They're actually plastic.
Eventually, they'll break down into microscopic pieces that will outlive us hundreds of years, and they can threaten wildlife and food supplies.
I'm seeing masks and gloves everywhere.
Around the world, it's estimated nearly 200 billion disposable face coverings and gloves are being used each month because of the pandemic.
Come down the beach, we're still finding lots of these.
Conservation organization Oceans Asia is documenting this new pandemic of pollution, shooting this video on one of Hong Kong's most remote islands.
All of these masks I've just washed in the last 4 to 5 days.
Once you see this, you can't really unsee it.
The San Diego Surfrider Foundation is piloting a program to make cleanups more convenient,
All you have to do is grab a bucket, grab a trash grabber,
loaning the tools to businesses for the public to borrow.
PPE masks and PPE gloves.
The organizations are tracking these items for the first time. Over 90 countries are participating in a month-long cleaning effort, collecting data which could inform policy for products doing the most damage.
Use reusable items, a reusable mask and reusable gloves.
I mean, I understand that we have to wear them, but I don't understand why people can't dispose of them correctly.
They say it'll take a global shift in thinking to heal Mother Earth from what some call this man-made sickness. For The Race, I'm Amanda Brandeis reporting.
One of the main water sources in the country is drying up. The concerns that's sparking about the food supply and how some farmers are working to fix the problem. And trash piling up across America as the number of landfills grows exponentially. We're turning to animation to explore the impact all that trash has on the environment.